This is a call to end the right to work status of Arizona. If this is an election year, I'm seeing like election type ads and stuff. If this is an election year, we need to completely get rid of right to work in Arizona and support workers, the working class, the majority of the population. And I am a true radical. I know no one's gonna go with this, but we should abolish the concept of property and ownership from the Constitution. Because that's the only reason these people get away with the things that they do. Because it's the ownership class. They own it. And because they own it, they can do whatever they want, supposedly. Because I guess that's how the laws are structured in America. So we have to unstructure those laws, which is make it unconstitutional. You can't own shit anymore. We live in an AI future, a polluted future, a less resource future, an overpopulated future. You do not get to own it. And it's not the capitalist class that I think we should fear at that point. It would be the bureaucratic, Democrat, permanent Democrat that lives in like Virginia, the Carolinas, Georgia and Washington, D.C. These people, Connecticut, blue bloods, yeah, they're dangerous. And they could get too much power, but I think they have enough power now. And a lot of these people intermarry. We live in a fascist state. These corporations and the government are, hand in hand. Everything's together. So it really isn't the way these libs, these really educated college people think, as if life is a fucking book or a grid or a PowerPoint. It ain't like that. It's just people. Mitt Romney was right when he was like, corporations are people, my friend. He is right. The cops is people. These corporations is people. These people is people, and we need to deal with these people. You know what I'm saying? But it's always some shitlib male in the comments who thinks he's cool, who thinks he's real smart, and they're about to argue, you can't do that. You can't ever do that. I'm not looking for people who can't do that. If you don't have a good idea to contribute, just go. I don't need you. But this is a call to end right to work in Arizona. We need to end right to work, and we need to become a pro-worker, pro-working class, pro-the majority of the population state, not an individual few. It is these companies that have completely abused people in Arizona. We need to fix the unemployment system, and we need to fix the right to work status in Arizona. We need to become more pro-worker, more pro the people, and there's more of us. The problem is that you have a bunch of males out here that are going to argue against it. Like, you can't do that because of this. It's the males, these shitlib males, that are going to argue and actual stop true change. So, but this is, I hope to just put the idea out there to end Arizona's right to work status, because it is completely wrong. And we all know that right-wingers love to lie. They call a bill the opposite of what it is. So we need to completely end right to work in Arizona. We need to reform the unemployment payments, because you can be unemployed for way too long and never receive a payment. Absolutely nothing. It's ridiculous. And you're filing and filing, and you don't receive the pittance that you get. And by the time you get it, you've racked up so many more fees and so much more debt, it wasn't worth it. It is utterly ridiculous. There needs to be a revolution. And it's the men that are the problem.